Recorded Books and One-Click Digital present More Precious Than a Crown by Carol Marinelli. Narrated by Polly Lee. Prologue. Has anyone seen Trinity? Diane's voice carried through the still night. It had become a familiar cry this past year or so, and one that Sheik Prince Zahid of Ishla had grown more than a little used to whenever he spent time at the Fosters' residence. Zahid had been a regular guest to the household since he had been 16, but now, about to turn 22, he had made the decision that this would be his last time he would stay here. The next time he was invited, he would politely decline. Zahid walked through the woods at the edge of the Foster property. He could hear the sounds of laughter carry across the lake on this clear summer night. Zahid was flying back to Ishla soon, and he hoped that his driver would arrive early rather than promptly, for he really would rather not be here. The Fosters were throwing a party to celebrate their son Donald's graduation. Given that they had added the fact that Zahid too was graduating, it would have been rude to decline. Next time he would. Zahid did not enjoy their company. He never really had. Gus Foster was a politician, and it seemed to Zahid that he never switched off. His wife Diane's sole purpose in life seemed to be to stand by her man, whatever Gus did. Since Zahid had known the family, there had been the humiliation of two very public affairs, as well as the scandalous revelations of sleazier encounters, and not once had Diane's plastic smile wavered. After tonight, he would not have to see it again, Zahid thought. Neither would he have to make polite small talk with the obnoxious Gus. He only did it because he was a friend of their son Donald. Well, as much as Zahid had friends. Zahid was a lone wolf and very independent. He preferred the company of a beautiful woman on a Saturday night rather than this type of thing, but obligation had brought him here. When he had been 16 and a boarder at a top school, there had been a random locker inspection, and a wad of cash and drugs had been found in Zahid's locker. They had not been Zahid's. It hadn't been the mandatory suspension that had been the problem, though. It had been...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?